Today is June 9th, and I just wanted to show some of the manual overrides I did in this trade plan. Excuse me. So I thought that AMC was going to bounce around $49. That was my premise. I'll have more to say later on when we get filled, but right now I'm just going to stay quiet until we actually see something happen. And you can see that it's coming down pretty hard. But the bounce off of 49 never actually happens. It stops a little bit short of that. So my excuse me, my entry, my automated entry doesn't actually get triggered. So I think somewhere around here, I decided that it looked like it was reversing. And you'll see my cursor head up to the Enter Now button. Yeah, so I'm about to click it. Okay, so now I entered manually because it didn't quite make it to 49. But you'll see what happens here is that it looks good for a moment, and then it starts looking like, yeah, it is going to head back down to all the way to 49. Now I have a number of exit tactics working here. You can see those under the charts. And the one that I was worried about was the candle trail. I have a 1 minute candle trail, and I was afraid that it was going to. Oh, and by the way, I just clicked to close 25%. I wanted to just lighten my load a little bit in case I was very wrong. But I still believed that 49 was going to be a pretty good level of support. So what I'm going to do here is pause the candle trail so that I don't. Oh, and I actually changed it to a 5 minute trail instead of a 1 minute trail. But I was concerned that I was going to get stopped out just around 49, and then it was, I was going to end up being right. And I'm, right here, I'm just thinking. I'm trying to figure out what should I do. Yeah, so now the 5 minute candle trail has appeared. So you can see that red line. And I think it's about here that I decided to pause the candle trail, exit tactic, so that I don't get taken out just by that. And you can see how close it came, but it turned out I was about right, that 49 was a pretty decent level of support. So I was happy that I had paused that rather than getting stopped out and then seeing it go my way. Those yellow notifications you see are green to red candle, looking for a reversal. So, if you have a green candle that turns red or retraces a prior candle by a certain amount, then it will see that as an early indication of a reversal, and it'll get out before you get taken out with your max loss. But those notifications say that the candle was too small to do that. So I just closed another 25% manually. And you can see I have a profit target up above. And that profit target was placed automatically. That was built into my trade plan. I decided to reduce it from 90, I think it was 90 to 51, because I was thinking maybe I was right about predicting a bottom in AMC. And of course, the minute I do that, it starts to look like it's going to go back down. So I changed my candle trail to a 2-minute candle. I didn't want to see it go all the way back down to 49 again. And I switched to the 2-minute chart so I can see how that lines up. Getting close to that target now. So it looked like it was going to fade away, so I closed another 25% manually. And you see that it removed that other target because that 25% was taken from that nearest target. So now I'm basically just letting the 2-minute candle trail run. So I've pretty much locked in a profit, and I'm just letting it go and see how high it's willing to go. There are other exit tactics at work here. So you can see all the blue buttons with the red X and the red pause. Those are all active, and they're all looking for a reason to exit. So, there are various tactics that get used, and it's up to you which ones you want to use and how you configure them. And of course, as you've seen, they can be dynamically modified on the fly, and you can also manually override them. And all the supposed conflicts in all these orders are managed by Trade Unafraid in real time. So if you manually close things, then all the other tactics get updated. Okay, now we hit the candle trail, and that's it. And modest profit, $25.26. Thanks for watching.